Hello everyone, it's your options guy. Welcome back to another video. Man, so last week was crazy. I know every week has been kind of crazy thus far for Palantir, but the last 2 weeks, especially last week, was kind of crazy. So finally, the whole lockup expiration thing is like past behind us. And if you've been following me, I've been telling you guys that I think this is a big kind of nothing's gonna happen. It's just this whole scare tactic thing, and I wouldn't be surprised that if after the lockup it actually just shoots up, and that's exactly what happened. So I think it was my last video that I made. I was basically saying that I don't think we're gonna touch under 25. If we did, it's gonna be short-lived, and it was. And then we went up, and then I expected us to be somewhere above 27 on open, maybe touch 30 depending on what's going on, because there's a lot of action going on now. Now I see almost everywhere that I look at, even the media is talking about Palantir. There's more articles that are more positive now about Palantir, and because I know we've been having like negative article after negative article, downgrade after downgrade. Even though we've been having like contract after contract, it's just been like there's been so much hate around this company, just because I think it's mainly because of the whole DPO process. So I feel like there's been a lot of negativity to like keep the stock down, so that after the whole lockup expiration date, then we start shooting up. And then that's basically what's happening right now, or that's what I see that's happening right now. So basically, we're gonna go over kind of like what I think is gonna happen. My new price. Well, actually, I don't have a new price target, but my price target for next week and my price target overall and what I see, and then we'll cover my portfolio and the options that I got into last week. All right, so this is my portfolio. I'm up at 96,000 right now. On Friday I jumped up about 25,000, and it's good because if you've been following me, you know that I've been going down from my highs, going down because I've been holding Palantir. Like I've been holding it since like in the upper 30s, and I was like, no, I'm not selling until it's like at least 40 or more, because 40 is my personal price target. And I feel like it's great because all of a sudden everywhere that I see now, everyone's like, oh yeah, 40 40 everywhere, or like some other YouTubers I see that are saying like 50 55 and stuff like that. Being a little bit more conservative, I think 40 is still like a good price target. Anything under 40, I think you're still good. It's a good buy. Anything under 30 is really good buy. Anything past 40 as of right now, well, you have to analyze your risk to reward ratio and stuff like that. But I think right now, if you were to get in, you're still in a really good place, because I feel like we're gonna ride up to 40. Anyway, so yeah, it was definitely good. My portfolio is coming back up. It should be above 100,000 tomorrow if we open strong. I feel like tomorrow, due to like all the hype going on with Palantir, I feel like we might actually crush or break into that 30 range. So if we can open above 30, but not just above 30, it has to be like well above 30, possibly like high 30s or 31 or more. And I feel like we may end up being above 30, but we'll see where our new support is and stuff like that, because we don't necessarily know what the new support is right now, because we're beginning this rebound, we're uptrending. So we'll see what the next support is for next week, and I think either Monday or Tuesday will give us like a good insight on the direction that we're going. But for sure, Monday, I feel like it's still going to be a green day. We had 6 consecutive red days before, and followed by just one green day on Friday. So I feel like we might have another one, or we're due for at least another one on Monday tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. However, the whole market as a general, it's being kind of mixed right now. There's a lot of news regarding the whole interest rates and like bonds and all that crap, So I feel like it's more discouraging. Don't feel discouraged. I feel like Palantir either way is heading for the right direction now. Now that it's had like a huge sell off, so I feel like the sell off already happened for Palantir, regardless of whatever the market happened or does. But anyways, just keep that in mind. All right, again, so just to recap, I feel like we're gonna open strong in 30, and where we end up tomorrow, I feel like we'll be between the 30 and 32 range. If we get past 32, or sorry, or even past 33, I feel like that'd be a little bit too much and kind of crazy, like a lot of hype going up. I mean, it's good overall, but I feel like there may be some pullback if it goes up like too much, because we're 25 like just like one trading day ago, right? So 25 to 30 33 would be kind of crazy, but that would be great to see. So either way, I still feel that we're gonna be somewhere between 30 and 32 as of tomorrow. And for the week, it depends on what happens. But if we keep the hype up right up until the end of the week, I feel like we'll be somewhere between 35 and 37. I don't think we're gonna hit 40 right away. 40 in one straight shot back up in 1 week. I don't think that would be great to see, but I don't think that's something realistic. I'm trying to keep it realistic. So if the hype lives for this week, 35 to 37. If it's short lived, I feel like we might end up somewhere between 30 and 33 still. So that's my analysis on it. All right, so let's take a look at the options that I've picked. So right now I'm selling calls at 40. 40 is my covered call line for Palantir, and basically that's because of my price target. So I don't think we're gonna hit 40 this week, but if it does, it'll be crazy. If we hit 40 by the end of the week and I'm forced to sell my shares, then so be it. I think 40 is a good enough value to sell, lock in some profits, and then I'll try to get back in the lower mid 30s or lower 30s by selling puts and stuff. But anyways, so I also got Apple. So I'm trying a little bit something a little bit different, where basically any of the good stocks that I see, that like the good tech stocks, if I see them like dipping, or if they had a good enough dip, I'm gonna go ahead and buy options, buy some calls for further out expiration, at least 2 months or more. So I bought Apple just because it's under 130, and I think Apple should be trading around 135 range personally. So I bought Apple because it's under 130, and then any news could break out any moment about Apple with more EV news, so that might just cause a hype. So I decided to go for Apple. I didn't really spend that much money in it, so it's I'm really just trying to get like an easy $100 or so around there. So nothing too crazy. Also with Netflix, I see that it had a dip as well. It's under 540 right now, and it was well above 540 not that long ago. It was it was around like almost 560 like not that long ago, so around a week ago. So I feel like any jump $5 or more up, it's good. So I'm holding that one as well. And then I also got PayPal. To me, PayPal should be somewhere around 300 or more. I think you got a price target somewhere around 350 not that long ago. So PayPal, to me, it looks like it's on a good dip. Again, I'm not trying to make a lot of money off of these calls, but just have a quick turnaround on these short calls right here. Fastly though, I did look at Fastly, and after its earnings, or even before its earnings, it was having like a downtrend, and then after its earnings, it had a huge drop. So past week, it had 22% down. I just thought it was a good time to buy. I know that ARK's heavily invested in Fastly as well. So, and to me, Fastly just looks like a overall good company. So why not buy it? It's under 100 right now. So, and this one I do have a further out expiration out into June. So I feel like I have good enough time for it to come back or get closer to 100 anyways. And then of course on the dip of Thursday, I loaded up on Palantir calls. I got 20 calls at the $20 strike, and I chose a further out expiration, so August 20th. And as you can see, I'm up 2,000 right now, but I don't want to sell these until we're at around 40, or if we're not around 40 or more, then I don't want to sell them. So either way, I'm using these to sell more covered calls. So just remember, you could use your shares, and you can use calls with a far out expiration and a pretty high delta to also sell covered calls. So that's why I have that 65 sells right there, because I have 4,500 shares and 20 calls, so 65 right there. And then of course I'm down negative 43,000 on my Palantir shares. So those of you that have been following me, you know that I've been like, I execute the option wheel strategy. Basically that's like my strategy, so I'm sticking with Palantir. And so with Palantir overall, I've made like a good amount of premium, probably 30,000 or more now. I have to look back into my records that I keep track of and figure out how much I've made. But either way, as it stands right now, I haven't really gained or lost anything with Palantir. So this negative 43 is the negative gains that I've had taken back basically. So obviously I don't want to sell because I know that this should be around 40, and now that 40 is picking up steam. So this negative 43, I should make it back once we touch 40 again, easy. And by that time, my Palantir $20 calls should also be around plus 20,000. So overall, my portfolio should be around 150, 160,000 once we get to 40. I don't think we're gonna get to 40 next week. That'd be great if we could. Then I'll take it. But realistically, 40, I feel like it's gonna take a while to get back. So right now, I'm predicting somewhere in mid-March, if not sooner. So that's my $40 price target prediction. And then once we touch 40, I feel like we're gonna be consolidating for a while, possibly between high 30s and mid 40s. So somewhere around there, we'll probably be bouncing up and down for a while until we get like another contract or another partnership news. As of right now, I don't want to move up my price target because I have to see another partnership or another contract or stuff like that. Once I start seeing that again, especially in the commercial sector, then I can upgrade my price target and stuff like that. But either way, I feel like we're heading in the right direction, and it's picking up a lot of steam and kind of like everywhere that I see. So it's all good news. So all of a sudden there's a lot of focus in Palantir, and hopefully that is driving up the price up, possibly a little too fast in an unhealthy way, as people like to call it. But either way, as long as we're heading up, it's still good. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys are excited for tomorrow. I know I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm always up in the morning pre-market, just even though I really only play with Palantir. Well, I added some other options as well, but I've always just been like, you know what, I'm just gonna wake up consistently in the morning, just watch Palantir, watch it go up, watch it go down. It's been crazy. Especially last week. Last week was the past 2 weeks, seeing it just go down day by day. And my portfolio, it was up in the I got it to like 140 range, which I thought was kind of crazy. But it's been going down since then. And then either way, I've held because I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep buying the dip and load up with calls on the dip. So there's really, this is just an overreaction. There's no point for this to be down this much. So yeah, so it's great that now it's going back up. Anyway, so if you like this video, make sure you give a like. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, follow me and my Palantir portfolio if you want to see it go up, go down. I showcase either way, it doesn't matter. I still feel like possibly by March, if not sooner, my portfolio should be at 150 or more. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.